Thanks for stopping by The Bucket Guy. Now, today's workshop, 16th notes. Alright, now, 16th notes, just like 8th notes, are played relative to the quarter note. And then for each bar, or for each quarter note I should say, there are 4 16th notes. Alright, now, what they look like is 4 quarter notes sort of joined with 2 bars. Right? Or when they appear by themselves, they look like a quarter note with 2 flags. Now remember, the 8th note, 2 quarter notes joined with 1 bar, or by themselves, 1 flag. 16th notes, 2 bars, and individually appear with 2 flags. Very important. Alright, now the next thing is, we have to learn how to count them. There's so many of them, right? There's 4 of them. We've got to learn how to count them. 16th notes are counted 1, E, and A. So that we know we can account for each one of them. Right? If I had to count an entire bar, I would count them as 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. The 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 all correspond to the quarter note downbeat. Alright? Listen to a whole bar of 16th notes. Right? Oh, and for my aspiring bucketeers, try to use alternate sticking once again. Rights followed by left, followed by rights, followed by left. Not too many of one. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to count and play an entire bar of 16th notes. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Not so bad at all. Alright, that's an entire bar of 16th notes. Now, it starts to get a little more interesting. With our 16th notes, we also have 16th note rests. Now, this one, similar to the 8th note, instead of it having just one little flag, or looking like a number 7, this one has 2 flags. Okay? And a 16th note rest can replace any 16th note. Can go anywhere. So, let's experiment with this. What I'd like to do, I'm going to play 4 16th notes, but I would like to put a 16th note rest on the very last 16th note, the A. Listening? 1 E and A. Notice on the rest, again, we don't play. I count it, but I don't play. Here's an entire bar of 16th notes with a 16th note rest on the last 16th note, the A. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Alright, now here's something very important. As I've written it to you to help you learn it, okay, I put that 16th note on the end. However, it's more commonly seen without any 16th note rest at all. Oy, here goes music, making it complicated. Nah, it's not so bad. This is how it looks. It's counted and played exactly the same, at least for drummers anyway. 1 E and. The A is still there, it's implied, right? But it's not written. And how do why do they do this? The reason is the less ink, the less written material on a page, the easier it is to read and recognize. Okay, so right now we've just got one example, but imagine a whole page, 60 bars, and we've got 16th notes and 16th note rests all over the place. It can get kind of messy. So they're written this way, 1 E and. Okay? Listen to an entire bar of 16th notes where the last 16th note is replaced with a 16th note rest, but written with actually an 8th note. Oh, it starts to get confusing. Don't worry, this is how it sounds. Full bar. 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E and. Right? Not so bad. Now, let's take that 16th note rest and move it to the 3rd 16th note, the and. So now I'm not going to play anything on the and. This would give me this. 1 E and A. Again. 1 E and different. Listen to an entire bar of 16th notes where the rest is on the third 16th note. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Okay, a little trickier. Just listen to how it sounds and follow along. Okay, so this figure is also written in two different ways. All right, that third 16th note that's replaced with the rest, I've written it so that you can see where it goes, but it's more commonly seen as basically a 16th note, 8th note in the middle, that's taking the place of two 16th notes, and a 16th note on the end. Again, 1 E, They sound exactly the same, they're just written differently for the same reasons. Recognition and less clutter on the page. Okay, so that's how those are written. All right, now let's take that 16th note rest and put it on the second 16th note. That would be the E. All right, so 1 E and Again, 1 E and Listen to a whole bar of it. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Again, the E is missing. And just in case you're really thinking, yes, this is written a different way as well. The 16th note rest isn't necessarily there all the time. It's more written with an 8th note and then two 16th notes on the end. Okay? Sounds the same though. 1 E and 1 E and Okay? So I'm going to play for you 4 bars of this one. Listening carefully. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E. Okay, so 4 bars. 4 bars of 16th notes with the second 16th note missing. We got one last one. If we take out the first 16th note, the downbeat, the 1, and replace that with the rest. This is how that one would sound. 1, 1, and 2, and Alright. Now thankfully, before you're thinking ahead, how does this one get rewritten? It doesn't. This is how it's written all the time. It doesn't change. Okay, so 1 16th note at the beginning replaced with a 16th note rest. I'm going to play a full bar of it. It's going to sound like this. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, Start to get the idea. Okay. I'll play 4 bars of this one, and you can hear how this goes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're done. So those are the 16th notes, and there's sort of the different permutations you can get with the moving the rests, and replacing the 16th note with a 16th note rest. Now